So this is probably going to be the last time I'm going to talk about that list of best-selling phones of 2022. But there's just so much information here and just so much juiciness, and I don't really understand some certain things that are moving around with this list. So the first thing I want to say is I'm really happy that some of the best-selling iPhones are actually, iPhone 13, iPhone 12s of this year. Those are actually pretty interesting. I also find it very interesting how Samsung did a pretty decent job with their A series of phones. The Galaxy A13 and the Galaxy A03, some of the best-selling Android phones there, which is a really cool thing. But there's a certain iPhone that pretty much did not make this list. I wasn't thinking it was going to make this list, but I thought it was going to sell more than the iPhone SE 3 out of all phones, and that is still the iPhone 14 Plus. This iPhone cannot catch a break, and it seems that from everything that we've seen so far, the iPhone 14 Plus is selling so badly that not only is the iPhone 13, the iPhone 14 Pro Max selling more than that. That's the craziest thing. The 14 Pro Max and even the 13 Pro Max, for those Pro Max iPhones to sell more than a cheaper Plus variant, it's actually pretty insane. But even more so than that, the fact that the iPhone 12 sold more than the 14 Plus and the iPhone SE 2022 model sold more than the iPhone 14 Plus signifies to me that basically Apple does kind of have a problem, and they pretty much will have no choice but to basically fix this specific issue. Now, what's the issue? Well, basically the iPhone 14 Plus just doesn't fit in their lineup. There's just no point even having it laying around here when it's just not even selling that well. Now, some could make the argument, and I kind of see it this way too, potentially Apple could be using this specific iPhone as somewhat of a laddered approach. So somebody may look at an iPhone 14 Plus and they'd be like, well, it's only $100 less than the 14 Pro, I'll just go get the 14 Pro. They'll take the next step up the ladder and they'll be like, well, I wanted a big phone, so I'll just go for the 14 Pro Max, it's only $100 more. Then they ladder up. So even though in their head it's only $100 increments, by the end of it, they're probably selling, putting in a couple $100 more than what they originally bought it for. So that could be why the 14 Pro Max did end up selling pretty well. And that is something that's pretty surprising to me. So now with the iPhone 14 Plus, what does Apple kind of do with it? They can't sell the iPhone mini anymore, that's not selling that well. They can't sell the Plus anymore, that's not selling that well. Well, from all the rumors and leaks, it looks like Apple's going to be making one more Plus phone. So they're going to be making the iPhone 15 Plus, and it looks to me that that's probably going to be it. After that, we are pretty much going to be done with the Plus phones, and I think that's probably going to be for the better. I think since then, Apple's probably going to make their iPhone SE lineup branch it out a little bit more, and they're probably going to focus in on that direction a little bit more if I had to assume. But even then, I look at a phone like the iPhone 14 Plus. It's not a bad phone by any means, but I just don't think Apple did a good job pricing it, and I just don't think it's a good phone for the price tag. So that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.